All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to A Dash of Life. Oh man, what a great month we've had so far. Man, we've had a lot of great people coming on the show. I just want to thank everybody that's been watching. We had a great show with Tyshawn over the weekend, as well as we had one with Carla. We talked about setting up like a networking type of project that we're wanting to start to help people out, whether it's mentally, physically, financially, spiritually, you name it. We're going to be working on that. So if you didn't catch the one with Carla on Sunday, go check it out. Tonight we got a great guest. This guy, I've known him probably 20, 25 years. So we're going to be bringing on Daos. If y'all know him, probably, I don't know, I'm going to say about 70% of my tattoos were done by this guy. So I'm excited to bring him on tonight to talk to him. So Daos, if you're out there, go ahead and send that invite and we'll get started. Just remember, we're still doing Book Lovers Month, talking about books. I've got a great guest tomorrow night. I got one of my best friends in the whole wide world coming on tomorrow night for book lovers. So Peyton will be getting you on tomorrow night to be talking books. But tonight, I got a special buddy, Daos, coming on to talk in a bazillion years. So we're going to get going with him. And hopefully we have no technical difficulties. Like I said, I've known him. We served in the military together, probably 20. I've known him 20, 25 years now, and it's going to be exciting to get him to talking. Daos, make sure your phone is like horizontal, not vertical or whatever, long ways, not up and down. So we'll be getting him on here shortly. Like I said, he's probably done 70% of my tattoos that I have, and I have a lot. So, but we'll get him on here in just a second. So if you got any questions to ask him tonight, since some of my military friends will be watching, you haven't seen him in a while, feel free to ask him anything or ask us anything. So give me just a second. Looks like we're having some technical difficulties. Let's try it again, Daos. And if you're a brand new watcher tonight, a little bit about the show is I like to show off my friends' talents and things like that. I started this show during the pandemic because I wanted to reconnect with friends to see how they were doing. We've had lots of wonderful guests over the course that I've been doing this. Last Saturday, we had a great show with Tyshawn. He's on here watching. Man, that was a great show, and I'm hoping we can have another one. So if we can get this going. All right. We're having some technical difficulties. Maybe we'll get it going this time. If you got any Wi-Fi or anything on, that may be messing it up. So, hello. Like I said, this show is all about just showing off my friends' talents. And Daos is a wonderful artist. So that's what I want to kind of talk to him tonight, is about all his art. He posts some wonderful pictures that he does. And I hope to get to show. I hope he has a couple on hand that he can show off to us tonight. So we're trying, Daos. Let's see. Give me just a second. Make sure nobody's on Wi-Fi or anything, because I'm not getting a connection. All right, we're trying. No answer. Let's see. Let's try this again. You got to love technology. There we go.
What's going on, Gordon?
Finally.
I know, I was having camera issues.
I tell you what, dude, me and technology are not the best of friends at all. So welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you, man. This is a great platform to catch up on.
Isn't it? I mean, that's what I was telling, man. I have not, like, we've known each other, what, 20, 25 years now?
Yeah, about
or pretty close.
20, yeah, 20 years. 21. 2021 actually.
Yeah, that's crazy. So where are you living at now?
So right now I'm in California still. Came back to California from Okinawa. That was my last duty station. So I had a great time over there. I'm actually living right outside of Travis Air Force Base in Sussum. So it's not too bad. You know, the weather's great for running.
Yeah, yeah. I see you're running all the time. So you know, I see your posts and all. You're making all those. I would love for it to be about the same kind of weather here, but my runs in the afternoon are about 95, 96 degrees. So I'm had to move to morning runs now, so
Yeah, it's
I can actually
not too
not die
bad.
at my 47. So what are you doing now? Are you still in the military?
No. So I retired 2 years ago,
Okay.
and after that, took a little bit of a break and finished off my master's. So I went to school for about 10 months, completed my master's. I'm doing a little bit of volunteer work here and there.
Hmm.
Doing some work over at an art gallery. So to compare an art gallery, just sitting there looking at people and walk in and out, looking at art, basically working a dock, really.
Yeah.
So you're there, bored, reading. That's where I catch up on some reading. So it's a
That's
good
excellent.
deal. Right now, nothing, just doing a lot of busy work. So I'm focused on giving and getting back the time to those that are important to me, especially my
Absolutely.
parents, my wife, my kids. Those are the ones who were basically, I don't want to say neglected, but my
Mm.
absence is pretty much
Oh,
neglected. Some of the needs
yeah.
that they've they required from me.
Yeah. Absolutely. Man, I know that 100%. So are you still doing tattooing or anything like that?
From time to time. So
Time to time.
yeah, so most of the things I do are now hobbies, man. I mean,
Yeah.
some of the ones that I do paintings on are right now. I've been doing a lot of famous music rap artists. I've got one right here in the works. So that's Nipsey
Yeah.
Hussle right there.
Yeah.
Was working on him for a little bit. Um,
That's beautiful.
so it's basically just me dabbling in a lot of things. So
Yeah.
my interest is in a lot of things, man. It's just it's crazy. I can't keep my mind still, and it drives me nuts. So
No, yeah, I know, man, because like that's my whole room right now. I'm like working on a book. I just downloaded a paint or a print to put on a painting because I've been wanting to do it forever. I can't draw for nothing, so I had to like find an ink of it to print it onto a canvas so I can paint it. So I know exactly what you're saying, man. It's just bonkers how your mind works, and like I just want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do this because I'm
right.
being a stay-at-home dad. I'm just like I got to have my hand in everything. So
But yeah, that's basically what I'm doing right now too. Other than my volunteerism and working from time to time in an art gallery, that's basically what I
yeah.
am, man. As a stay-at-home dad, just doing a lot of the honeydew list. Trying to complete the
Oh
honeydew list. I'm almost ready to paint a house here. I'm willing to paint my own house.
yeah. So I was telling him that like probably between you and Tom, 70% of my tattoos are from you. And I was like, every time I got a chance to get a tattoo, I was like, man, I gotta go hook up Daos to give me a tattoo. So
Man, I remember those days. I do remember those
yeah,
days though. You said Tom, so that actually I actually seen a post from him this morning. I don't know. He's somewhere in Europe doing tattoos. So he's working somewhere in Europe doing tattoos. And
oh he changed it. He's in Chicago. He said I saw the post. It was like Romania or something.
I was like, well, what's he doing there?
And I saw it later that he's like no, I'm now in Chicago. I guess he's in Chicago, but he's working at a studio. So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
but yeah, you guys are the big time artists, and I love seeing your art. You always had such wonderful drawings and things like that. So do you have a plan to like do an art book? To throw some of your stuff out there. Have you ever thought about that?
So you mentioned book, and I just saw his picture pop up. Joe Houston. He actually so I've done some artwork for him. several
Hmm.
artwork, just like you. I've done several of his tattoos. This was back in the day. But he's an author, and he's one of those guys that love to help people out. So he's out here helping veterans out, and we've always been helping each other out. And what he did for me was actually mentioned to me in the book, and to me that's priceless to me, and because that's some really good friendship right there to reach out after so
Yeah.
many years and say, hey, can you help me out with a picture or two? And sure enough, man, he got his books published, and
Nice.
and it's catered to veterans, military, a bunch of
Yeah.
poems that really hit home. So
Yeah, absolutely. So, but I'm thinking like like a Daos coffee table book with art prints and things like that. So that's something you need to.
that's actually a good idea, man. That's actually
Yeah, I just it's amazing the talent that you have, and I'm always telling my wife, I've showed her some. I mean, I still have some like little sample drawings that you did for me, and I still carry them. And I was like, man, this guy is amazing. And I'm always showing off my tattoos. So I think you would knock it out of the park with it, like a book or something. So always trying to give ideas and things. But man, I just really think you'd be awesome at it.
yeah. That's actually a great idea. So, um, like I said, man, my mind is like I hate
Yeah.
it. It's like 100 an hour. I get an idea here and I forget what I'm doing presently, because I'm like, hey, I want to start on this right now. My dad actually gave me a project car. Um, it's one of those to where you're excited to do something. You wake up in the morning and wanting to do it, and then you forget to
Yeah.
eat sometimes. That's just me.
Huh?
I think I just need a focus tool because my focus is
Yeah.
on what's the most interesting thing to me today. You know,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
what's going to keep me busy? What's going to keep my mind away from, bad thoughts?
Oh yeah.
Keep it on good thoughts. Keep it in the right direction.
Right. The right path. So, what is in the future for you? So you say, or is it with you working at this gallery? Is that something that you want to do, or like you want uh, to be get stuff and put in the gallery, or is it, what is our future holding for us right now?
Man, um, tough question. It's like me getting out of high school again. When you ask that question, what do you want to do? And you're
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I'm gonna join the military. I can't join the military right now, so that's tough. Like I said, giving back time is a whole lot important. A whole lot
Oh
more
yeah.
important to me than seeing what my future holds for now. I'd love to see that, but my focus is on what does the future hold for my kids. Where can I get them? Or will they need my help? I may go back to
Yeah.
school. Who knows? I was actually thinking of culinary school, because I like to cook.
Yeah. So that's something new to add something new to the resume, buddy. You do it all. I know you do. So.
Yeah, and I used to love to eat, but having some health issues here, gout sucks, man. It's just you can't eat
Yeah.
red meat, therefore, a lot of big changes after not being able to eat certain foods and drink certain. I can't drink beer because I have very hypersensitive gout.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I can't. Beer, no longer, man. It's just water. I can drink alcohol, but it's gonna be like one of those that don't have those ingredients, like
Yeah. Those ingredients.
Patron.
So, yeah, I know exactly what you mean about given time. I think that's why I kind of went back to being, or I wanted to be a stay-at-home dad, is to be with my girls now. I got two young ones. I want to be there. I wasn't there for my oldest daughter as much as I wanted to be. So I'm trying to give back to them. Whether it's fair for my older one, I know, but hits hard, and I want to give back to them now. So we get to spend a lot of time. We get to hang out in the swimming pool and things like that. So that's what you're right. It's all about giving back to the people that like I said, not neglected, but the people that we didn't get to hang with and we missed a lot. So it's yeah, it's a special time now, and that's what retirement. I was like, man, when I retired 7-8 years ago, I was like, man, I have to get right back into it. And
Yeah.
now I'm glad I'm glad I'm not. I'm glad. I mean, I still, you know, I can still work. I still make money. I still do things on the side
Yeah.
that make me money, but I'm not away from my family, and I think that's what I love the most.
Yeah.
But,
I hear a lot of veterans say it too. You know, right when they get out, it's just 100 miles an hour, man. It's crazy. It's man, I never would have thought that, you know, I didn't have a chill mode button. I'm trying real hard. You know, I'm trying.
yeah,
I'm trying to.
it takes a while. It takes a while because you're like, man, because we've been told what to do for 20 plus years and where to go, where to do it, what to do it, how to do it. And then when you get out, you're just like, what do I do? You know? And so you want that feeling back. At least it was for me. I was like, man, I got to go. I got to find something where somebody's telling me what to do and how to do it and get there real fast. And then as I started working, I was like, man, I don't like that anymore. I finally slowed down a little bit. So it is what it is now, I guess. But so are you enjoying being out in California?
Oh,
that's home for you, right?
yeah, this is home. This is where most of my family is. It's where my parents are, most importantly. So I'm about 30 minutes, 35 minutes away from my parents, which is great.
Yeah.
So I get to see them all the time. You know, like I said, giving back time. And the weather, it's right now it's kind of hot, but you know, it's not too hot, not too bad. And if the weather around this area it gets bad, I mean, where, you know, I don't really think so. I can go up north where it's a little bit cooler, go down south where it's a little bit warmer, and then just, you know, watch the beach. I love going to the beach. I don't know, the last thing I did was going up to Mendocino, and they have a great beach there.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know, man. California to me is just where everything that I'm used to and I've known from growing up is here.
Yeah, that's, I mean, nothing like home. I mean, I'm here in Oklahoma still, and that, you know, that's where I'm from. But yeah, there's nothing like home. But I want,
I'd still love to visit Oklahoma. I got a bunch of friends there.
You always got a place to stay if you come down and visit,
thank
brother.
You, man. So, thank you.
But I just wanted to, you know, we'll get you back on for another show. Again, this is just a way for, like I said, for me to keep in touch with good friends. Keep posting the beautiful art. I love seeing your art. And think about that book, man. Just write some ideas down. I think you do. Man, I think you would knock it out of the park. People would buy that book in a heartbeat. So, appreciate you coming on. I love you, brother. If you ever get down this way, we'll hook up and we'll see you soon. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, brother. Take it easy, and we'll talk to you soon.
Hey, thanks for having me on, Gordon.
Absolutely, buddy. Hey guys, that was Daos. What a wonderful person. Just an all-around great guy. I'm glad he got to be on the show tonight. Thanks for all the guys coming out and watching. It's amazing that I get to still talk to some of my friends that I haven't seen in years. Thanks for everybody that all of my military friends that came out. Diego, we both said hello to you. Thanks for a shout out. Appreciate you guys. This show couldn't even exist without you. So from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Just remember what this show is all about. So like I say every week, take care of yourselves, love one another, and I'll see you next show.